So what do you do when your rival takes away your right to make a competing product? That is the problem Visual Concepts was faced with after EA bought the rights to be the only ones allowed to make an NFL football game. After they made what I will argue as the best pro football game ever with NFL 2K5, EA felt the pressure and snapped away what could have been a great rivalry. But this would not stop 2K, only make them have to come up with something a little more creative. Their answer came a couple years later with All-Pro Football 2K8. Instead of featuring current NFL stars, they had rosters filled with stars from the past. You load up the game and immediately enter a create a team. Sure, you can pick your team's colors in the stadium you will play in, all of which is great and important on their own right. But there is a more important thing that you have to decide, like who's going to be on your team. Imagine around 100 great former NFL players decide they want to play a game of pickup football. They all line up along the sideline and designated you to be the captain and pick the team. Yeah, that would be a little intense. The players are broken up by talent. You can pick 2 gold players, 3 silver players, and 6 bronze players for a team of 11. So you have to make some decisions. Like, do you want Johnny Unitas at QB but not have a great DN like Reggie White? It is really fun to mix and match superstars from different eras to create your own dream team. Also, I want to meet the person who told Greg Lloyd he was going to be a silver player. I wouldn't want to have to do that. People who think James Harrison is a scary player do not remember Greg Lloyd. After you have your team set, it's time to hit the gridiron. The football itself is solid, but leaves a lot to be desired. It is great because it's basically the same system from 2K5, but it's underwhelming because it's basically the same system from 2K5. This means that if you've only played Madden, then it's going to feel very different. The passing is going to feel a little slower, but the running and tackling will be unmatched.
Backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front there, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up. Jackson way back at the 35.
If this is your first time playing a 2K football game, it's going to take some getting used to, but once you do, you will find it to be a very rewarding football system. As I said, the only problem I have with the system is the fact that it is the exact same as 2K5. I would have liked, with a couple of years and a new console generation in between entries, them to have improved the gameplay instead of shipping out the same thing. But that is not the biggest problem with the game. It's the lack of features that's the problem. The game pulls a Wes Welker and drops the ball without having a franchise mode. Franchise mode is my favorite part, taking a team through the years. In this, there is a season mode, and that's really it. Go through a season, make a new team, rinse, and repeat. It doesn't make me put in the hours like I do other sports games. It is disappointing because it could have been so much better. And with online play that is functional but not deep, it creates an overall underwhelming experience. This game had the potential to be truly great, with the great players and still great gameplay, but failed to deliver by not offering enough. A couple of additions, and this could have been a much better game.
You can't pass up an opportunity to take the lead. Got real lucky there.